All right, what's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Felt like doing a boxing stream today, and gonna talk a little bit about Eddie Hearn. It's pretty much, I think it's pretty clear to everybody that Anthony Joshua was getting forced into the Ruiz rematch, and we also gonna talk about Ruiz and his team being non-committal to it, and if that happens, when should Wilder and Ruiz happen? But I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request, keep sharing the videos, man. Best way to help out. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFootBall1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. So check it out. Website, promo code description. And and yeah, man. So to me, it just seemed like Eddie Hearn is forcing Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua then gave Eddie Hearn too much power over him, man. At the end of the day, no one man should have that much power over a single individual. This shit is like ownership. Like he owns him. He has control of his career. He has power over attorney over another human being. And I haven't seen that much control over a fighter in recent memory. You know what I'm saying? This ranks up here with Don King charging Mike Tyson hundreds or thousands of dollars just to use a hotel tile. This is damn near above robbery, and I believe Anthony Joshua is going to be like Chris Eubanks Sr. and pretty much he gonna look up and he ain't gonna have the money that he thought he had. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I see a situation. I don't even see a situation where Anthony Joshua got to fight for the dollar. This is for Eddie Hearn's reputation. Eddie Hearn is forcing this motherfucker to go out here and perform like a circus animal. This is animal cruelty, basically. He said, "What if Andy Ruiz knocks him out again? Then it's over with." Daryl Lee, salute. It's over with. Eddie Hearn got his own selfish. Ambitions, bro. His own selfish agenda. He don't care about Anthony Joshua, the human being. Dad just came out here and said they slave traders. Anybody with Eddie Hearn need to be trying to get out their contract right now. Look at this. He got knocked out for a reported $32 million. When he could have got knocked out for 20 more million, 50 million. On the back end, he could have got significantly more, up to $80 million on the back end. Almost $100 million. And then you could be going to rematch Wilder and getting another $100 million payday, and it's over with. But you about to rematch Ruiz and get probably 20, 25 million, because he gonna want 20, 25 million. And Eddie Hearn, like Anthony Joshua's father, he want to try to act like and get in the picture right now. If this story is true, he want to squeeze in the picture, right? Where was you at? Where was you at when he was fucking your son? Where was you at when he was putting your son in this messed up contract after player Jay Thomas was going on? Where was you at, bro? I hate when motherfuckers want to get mad, and then when it's too late, then you want to jump in like it's double dutch. Oh, I'm angry at Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn been banging your son for how long? And I guarantee you Anthony Joshua gonna have financial problems. How much y'all want to bet? How much you want to bet Anthony Joshua will have financial problems? Because that reported 32 million he getting, they got a promotional cut. I seen the contract somebody sent me. Half their contract was going to a promoter, and this was in America. So they got $1 million. About 44% of that contract money, I think it was going. It was going to the promoter before anybody else got a touch. 50% of your contract already gone, or your money. So imagine what type of slave deal Eddie Hearn had AJ in. Out of that 30, after that 32 million, after that 30 million, man, that motherfucker lucky to bring home, plus with international tax, he lucky to bring home 8 to 10 million. Eddie Hearn probably got somewhere 15 to 20 million of it. 15 to 20 million of it, Burnside Avenue. Joshua has his father in his corner. Why the F will he let Eddie Hearn run all over him? Come on, man. Ain't nobody heard his daddy to the other day. Asking a product salute. He said AJ going to pull an Oliver McCall, have an emotional breakdown, start crying in the ring during the rematch and be destroyed. Undisputed. What's up, Dr. Blick? Let me know if you want to come on. Like I said before, they making this dude going to the rematch, bro. They making him walk the plank. He don't want to fight. This worse than your mom. You getting beat up outside. You come to your house, and your mom or your daddy tell you to go outside. Don't come inside until you fight that battle. That motherfucker need Joe Jackson to put them gloves on. What was Jermaine he took outside to fight? Eddie Hearn can't come in there like Joe Jackson came in with Jermaine Jackson and put the gloves on you and teach you how to fight. Eddie Hearn ain't taking no blows. Man, I wish I would sign to Eddie Hearn. I wish another Black American fighter to this point on would sign with Eddie Hearn. Look how he doing AJ, bro. He making the motherfucker fight for the betterment of their company. Ball Game 15 was going on TBIC. He making Eddie Hearn. They making him fight, bro. He said, I talked to Rob McCracken and Anthony Joshua today. Hey, man, please. Everybody know the truth, bro. Even George Foreman say, man, he said today I wouldn't let him fight. He wouldn't be taking that fight. George Foreman said that today. He said, man, if I was managing, we wouldn't be doing that fight. It's over with, man. And everybody trying to push the narrative. They're trying to push this narrative that, oh, he'll come back stronger. He'll come back stronger. It'll be okay. No, it ain't. It's over with, bro. Look, just listen to his lingo after the fight. I told myself, I said, this nigga, he done. He done. You know, yeah, so like he did Kell Brook. Look here, man. Kell Brook could have fought Jesse Vargas for the WBO and been a unified champion. You know, and over like $1 million or $2 million they didn't want to pay, or whatever it was, $1 million or $2 million, they didn't want to pay Jesse Vargas to go to the UK, so they fought Triple G. Really? So Eddie Hearn, you weren't willing to spend $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, even $5 million to have Jesse Vargas come over here. Guess what? You're gonna make that money back because Pacquiao fought Jesse Vargas after that. Pacquiao wasn't scared of no Kell Brook. Eddie Hearn is by far, and he's by far the worst promoter out there. He's one of he go up there with Don King. Eddie Hearn messed up Kell Brook's career. That's that dude. They could have had the WBO and the IBF. They could have dropped the IBF and fought Manny Pacquiao and got to pay that. He'd have made that whatever he had to pay Jesse Vargas. He'd have made that back twice, maybe even 3 times. And then Eddie Hearn Matchroom, they are the promoters and the managers of their clients for the most part. How are you the promoter and how are you the manager? That's illegal in the United States. That's illegal. You can't be the promoter and you can't be the manager at the same time. If he don't care about Kell Brook, he don't care about Anthony Joshua. What you think he don't care about your black ass, Danny Jacobs, your black ass, Devin Haney? I understand Devin Haney getting guaranteed money. That's what he wanted. PBC couldn't deliver that. Shalom, Mark, what's going on? Guaranteed money. So at the end of the day, Devin Haney got a guarantee probably over $1 million. For somebody that's what, 19, 20, 21, it is what it is. But if I'm Maurice Hooker, Danny Jacobs, Devin Haney, as soon as my deal over with, I'm getting away from him. They trying to take the rematch to the UK. He trying to run over the Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. And Andy Ruiz said he ain't doing it. Andy Ruiz said, I ain't going to, he said, I ain't stuck with it. He got Al Heyman. Al Heyman finesse him out of there. AJ don't even want to fight. It's over with for AJ, man. He destroyed. Everybody want to be nice. Everybody wants to be nice and say, oh, yeah, AJ, you know, he's a hard. No, everybody know he done, bro. Everybody know the fact it done. Go ahead. What's up, Dr. Blake?
Yo, what's good, man? I've been seeing a lot of the AJ support. Do you hear the rumors they got knocked out in sparring by a guy that's apparently an amateur from Philadelphia?
Yeah. Come on. He no amateur.
I heard he was. I don't know who the dude is.
No, he like what is he, like 17-7? Yeah, my
so 17-7, so he was pretty much a bum.
Yeah, my people know him, bro.
Ah, so, hey, um, that goes back to what Showbiz was saying on his video. He said maybe there's multiple people that can beat AJ, and we don't even know this in the heavyweight division. Maybe AJ ain't that good because it's a lose-lose for AJ at this point, man. If you want to go for the excuse that
Hold on. The guy Joey Dargico is 19-7 with 4 draws, 11 knockout. Got stopped once. He lost to Sergey Kuzmin. He lost to Brian Jennings, somebody else.
oh
He
my
lost.
lord,
He lost to Amir Mansour.
oh
He
my
had.
lord,
He lost to Charles Martin.
oh my, no, this guy a bum.
He retired in that fight. He had a draw with Jarrell Miller.
Uh, so let me
Yeah,
get this straight. You're telling me AJ got knocked out by a guy that lost to Charles Martin.
pretty much.
Now AJ regressing. It's not even a debate no more, man. Like, if you want to use that excuse that's making AJ look worse than he actually is, because someone of that caliber shouldn't be knocking him out. And keep it in mind, when they bring people in sparring, they're usually not even in as good of a shape that you're in. They're most likely going to be in worse shape than you. So if they're knocking you out, then what does that say about AJ in general, man? Like, in my opinion, man, I do think that AJ is on the brink of being done, man. If
Oh
that
yeah,
Andy
yeah.
Ruiz loss happened,
Charles Martin stopped him, bro. He retired.
damn, that makes it even worse. like, like in my opinion, man, AJ fighting Ruiz is the nail in the coffin of his career, man. People say people bounce back, but how many times, man, have you seen a guy lose 2 times in a row and ever be the same again? Especially, especially if they're supposedly meant to be on the level that AJ is coming from, or AJ is that people are claiming he is. That's the way I see it, man. And what happened to Kell Brook? Are we forgetting that Eddie Hearn screwed over Kell Brook? Ruined his whole entire career? And I see a lot of people, CJ, saying that it's not Eddie Hearn's fault. If AJ did get knocked out in sparring, man, it's Eddie Hearn's fault that the fight even went on, man. His dad wanted to beat the crap out of him, bro.
Niggas get knocked out in sparring every day, B. What's up, Ty? More. What's going on?
But why is he sparring 8 days before a fight?
That's what the rumor was.
Yeah, he was sparring 8 days before a fight. Because before the fight happened, they were massaging his head. Like when he was in the ring. I've seen pictures of his head being massaged. Either way, I think Ruiz would have beaten him because no one was saying that he was concussed in the ring when he dropped Ruiz. Who was thinking that he was concussed in the ring when he dropped Ruiz? It's now that when AJ got his butt whooped, now he's concussed. At the end of the day, man, Ruiz has a lot to build on because let's keep this in mind. Imagine if Ruiz started going to the body from the beginning of the fight. It would have been a lot worse. He would have probably stopped him earlier. Now AJ's been exposed and I saw in a video that someone stated that if all these guys that have rocked AJ put pressure on him like Ruiz did and carried him going towards him, they could have got him out of there because AJ never really recovers fast. He actually, for the most part, he takes his time to recover. That's the only reason why he gets his second win because there's nothing being thrown at him. That's why Teddy Atlas was right that he said you should be put in jail to put him in the ring with Wilder. You know how we talk about Adrian Broner unable to defend himself? That would have been AJ in that fight. He would have been able to defend himself. And what Lennox Lewis said was right. I never really rated Rob McCracken. And since AJ hasn't got the best chin, there's no use being under a guy that is not going to help you be defensively
It ain't gonna matter.
responsible.
It ain't gonna matter at this point. It's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to be nice. Oh, he can bounce back. Shut the fuck. Had this been Wilder, all these Negroes, these butter biscuits, Buck Daxter motherfuckers would have been like, it's over.
You remember what they
It's
said
overrated.
about him drawing against Fury? They said he got exposed.
All it wasn't no vote of confidence for Deontay Wilder. That's a good point. It wasn't no vote of confidence for Deontay Wilder. It wasn't Wilder could bounce back from this. He gonna be. It was all negativity. Andre Ward, Andre Ward, he don't want to go back through this. Andre Ward came out today and said, "Oh, Fury, he's the truth. You don't get this. I mean, Joshua, he's the truth. You don't get." I just tired of this whole this new age lynching, black man lynching mentality, bro. Like just on the media, man, it's just terrible, nigga. Like at the end of the day, tell us how you really feel, man. You a fighter, you a man. Strap your nuts on, like nigga. I'm the only nigga on here with a real opinion, bro. And
Stephen A. as well on ESPN. He's the only one that kept it real.
Yeah, all
I
these
see
motherfuckers
people saying that Stephen A. is a secret LDBC spy because of the comments he said. He wasn't saying anything wrong.
Yeah,
that's one thing I give Stephen.
They want to be up. They want to be
says how he feels with his chest.
Irvin, what's going on? Long time no see. He said, I truly feel sorry for AJ. I didn't know it was this bad. Spencer Pearson had an interview with the popular boxing channel, and he revealed that's disturbing things about Matchroom. Like, nigga, we already knew that. Everything he probably Anthony, what's going on?
You know why I don't feel sorry for AJ? Because AJ the next day taking pictures with Eddie Hearn, taking pictures with Rob McCracken, smiling and said we're gonna bounce back stronger. We're a team.
He's forcing that man.
He's happy there.
Look. He forcing him to take this rematch, bro. This motherfucker got a Django whip to that motherfucker back. He forcing him to take a rematch. He didn't want to take it. Listen to him after the fight. How you smiling, bro, after losing, bro? He's happy to lose.
John, there's going to be more pressure on him in the rematch because people are going to expect him to win.
At the end of the day, bro, everything he probably Spencer Pearson said something about Matchroom, we already knew, bro. Like you can't reveal nothing that we already didn't know. They the manager, they promote AJ, he got power of attorney over AJ. I mean, we already know the majority of the shit about them, man. They robbed Chris Eubanks Sr. back in the day. They scurvy. What's up, cool,
all right, Chris Eubanks Sr., did you know he went bankrupt?
Terrible.
He went bankrupt.
Terrible.
Oh, after being with Matchroom, man.
He went bankrupt.
He lost so much money.
Imagine how much fucking percentage Eddie Hearn taking out of that $32 million he got. I seen a contract where they was taking 44% out, bro.
Yeah, do you know Don King on one of his contracts, he got 80%. he was the A side when he signed with Don King, man.
Imagine Eddie Hearn getting at least 50.
It doesn't really matter. Eddie Hearn the one signing the contracts.
That's why Eddie Hearn want him. That's why Eddie Hearn want him to go back in that rematch. It's over for him. All his juice gone, bro. And he ain't gonna put Calvin Smith in there with them killers, bro.
Because he has no option. Because after Anthony Joshua,
hold on. Let's entertain you. Said he is not forcing. He don't want the rematch. He don't. He said it himself.
He said he's not sure if there's a rematch clause. I know damn well that is.
He said I don't know if I want the rematch. He don't want the rematch. He don't want to fight no more.
Let me quote what he said in the Tony Bellew versus David Haye rematch. Yeah, he said a good promoter always puts a rematch clause on his fighters or for his fighters. So based on Eddie Hearn saying that in that Tony Bellew versus David Haye 2 press conference, saying a good promoter always puts a rematch clause there. That means any fighter that has a belt or is the A side in a certain situation with Eddie Hearn, a rematch clause is going to be there by default, especially if you have a belt. A rematch clause is going to be there by default. And plus, with AJ being as big of a profile as he is in the UK, because I saw a bunch of kids when I was training at the park talking about the whole situation, man. AJ's big over here, man. There's no denying that. Do you think he's really gonna let AJ lose that belt that easy and not try and get it back? Like, come on. It's obvious. It's obvious, man. It's very obvious that he was gonna do this. Like, even AJ's dad knows that AJ's in a terrible deal. You know what I mean?
People say he want the rematch. No, he don't. He said he didn't want it after the fight. That nigga done, bro. How are you happy to lose, bro? I got other ventures. You got to talk about his other ventures after the fight, bro. And everybody. Oh, this is great. AJ's gonna.
He lost that underarm deal. He lost.
He did.
He lost the underarm deal apparently.
That's crazy. This is great. Everybody got something.
Go ahead. To be honest here, I was gonna say, I think with the Fury fight with Wilder, Wilder took the reception that he got as if he lost. That's why he was saying that he was going to go back to the basics. So sometimes not winning could motivate you to do more. That's why Wilder was quick to rematch Fury. Because let's be honest, man, Wilder had trouble fighting Fury. And you know what they say in boxing, man? It's not about the people that can hit you that scare you the most. It's about the people that you can't hit. Wilder jumped in that rematch straight away, knowing that he was getting outboxed. And when you're against a pure boxer, having the limited skill set of against someone that has the limited skill set of Deontay Wilder, the person with the limited skill set isn't expected to jump in for a rematch. You expect the pure boxer to jump in because the second time round, it always favors the pure boxer to beat someone. You know what I mean? So, like you said, Wilder has that fighting mentality. Ruiz beat the fight out of AJ. He beat it out of him. He beat it out of him, man. Let's be honest, man. He out hustled him. He out muscled him. AJ didn't know how to survive. He didn't know how to clinch. And with all those big muscles, man, you would think he'll know how to hold on to someone. You know what I mean? CJ?
Yeah.
You don't even know how to clinch.
All I'm saying is Deontay Wilder wouldn't got none of this support. All this support. Oh, he's gracious in defeat. They would have been calling him.
Don't people forget about Wilder, man. After all the comments that Wilder says about his opponents here, after the fight, man, he's great. He goes up to them, hugs them, gives them a little what, checks if they're okay. But no one credits that he does that after the fight, man. He's in fight mode. After he's beating the person up, he has no hate towards that person no more. No one takes that into account. Like he shows support when he's beating his opponent up. Afterwards, he goes to check if they're okay. Like he don't do anything. He don't do anything like outrageous or anything. Like even the way Wilder acts after the fight, compared to Dominic Brazil's comments, man, Wilder could have easily done a Charlo what he did to J Rock, but Wilder don't do that. But no one gives him credit. No one gives him credit, man. Well, because it's AJ, man. Like, but what else is he meant to say? He got beat. Like, he had no excuses. He got beaten from pillar to post. And I'm telling you, man, they're painting the picture that AJ. Like, I've seen it, man. I like boxing that day, man. But I disagree with that he would favor. I don't understand how he favors AJ in the rematch, man. The fight wasn't even close to in order to favor him. I don't get how people favor him. Man. If the odds are out and AJ's the favorite, I'm gonna put some money on Ruiz winning.
Got to, man. This shit is a joke. That like this shit was a fluke. A fluke is like.
Don't know the worst part about it, CJ. Ruiz getting no credit. No credit at all.
No, only credit he getting is for his body physique. That's it.
Exactly.
And Ruiz said he might not take the rematch.
You shouldn't.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to the UK, bro.
My thing is here. You know what they're gonna pay? They're gonna pay Andy Ruiz knows they got lucky. That's why they don't want to fight him again. And people try to say AJ was Muslim, he was fasted. That is BS, man. I got AJ. I follow AJ on Snapchat, man. That guy was eating mangoes, dancing, and doing all that stuff with all them dudes, bro, at that house in Florida. Yeah. So if AJ was not fasting, he was eating, man.
How the fuck you 260 pounds fasting, bro?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you took? Because Ramadan just ended on the 4th.
Exactly, man. So that's not an excuse. People say AJ got poisoned. Now just accept that he lost.
He got his ass whooped. Like nigga, like Andy Ruiz took his best punch. Everybody else was scared to close the distance. Klitschko let him go on 3 rounds without throwing a punch.
Even Dylan White. Do you know when Dylan White rocked him? Do you know Dylan White had an injury going into that fight, like a leg injury?
I know he injured his shoulder in the fight.
No, it was he injured. It was a shoulder or he had an injury going into that fight, man. So even Dylan White could have got him if he put him on more pressure. Nah, but say what you're gonna say though.
It's just crazy, man. All these motherfuckers want to come. He gonna lose again. He don't want to fight no more. He defeated.
Yeah, Ruiz beat out the fight in him, man.
He beat the fight out of him, man. He's
gonna turn into Prince Nassim.
Yep. No, he gonna get beat again.
No, I mean when Prince Nassim got that first L, he was never the same again. He fought one extra time and just quit.
Shit crazy,
He turned
man.
into Michael Spanks.
If I'm Ruiz, like, no, I'm not coming over to the UK, nigga. How we gonna have a rematch in the UK? We just had in the United States.
You know what's so funny? I think there's more pressure if he comes to the UK for AJ.
I'm gonna get stretched in front of all his fans.
He,
How
he
you gonna
might
come?
get stopped earlier, man.
How you gonna come to the How you gonna come to the United States and then run back home? If he do beat Ruiz in the UK, he ain't never coming back to the United States.
Yo, I'm telling you this, yeah. The thing about what happened with AJ, yeah, AJ got beaten so bad that he doesn't deserve a rematch clause. I feel like there should be a thing that when you get beaten to that extent, you don't deserve a rematch clause. It was one-sided. He didn't win a single round. The fix was in there for him. All he had to do. Do you know the funny part about it? And this is what makes it sad that AJ gave up and stopped. All AJ had to do was just survive 12 rounds, and he would have got the decision.
All he had to do was survive 12 rounds.
Yeah, one of the judges had AJ winning the fight.
He got knocked down 4 times. How do you? I mean,
You know, one of the judges had AJ winning the fight, and he got dropped 4 times.
that shit crazy.
So CJ, in theory, all he had to do was survive 12 rounds.
He said, Mark said, Joshua said in his corner, what is he hitting me with? He needs to temporarily retire and regroup.
No, man. It's his guard. It's his guard. He put on the earmuffs on, and he can't see where the shots are coming from. When you got hand speed like Ruiz, he's going to be punching from all sorts of angles. It would have been worse if it was Wilder because he wouldn't be able to see even more. And that power that Wilder will, like, I'm actually starting to agree with Teddy Atlas, man. That person who would have put him in there with AJ should have gone to jail. Yeah, like CJ, like you get what I mean, man. That guy should have gone to jail, man.
Yeah, he was about to get slept. He already down on the
The
cards.
man's telling needs to stop defending AJ, man.
Bro, it's just it's a joke at this point, bro.
Andre Wood basically said that, yo, I thought I could have done what that I knew that AJ was weak, and then tried to take it back like, oh, you don't become a champion.
Yeah, he gonna try to cover it up. Oh,
He
coward!
basically said he knew he was weak.
You're the fucking coward, Andre Durrell today. Oh, you can't. He the truth. You can't make it.
He said he would jump up 2 weight classes.
Like in
And he said
tuna, a
no
cruiserweight.
No tune-up.
He said he knew he could be AJ, bro. And then he gonna talk about he the truth. Right? Why you didn't want to jump up and fight Wilder? Then you ain't never said he wanted to fight Wilder.
You know why, man? He said if he reckons he can take AJ shots if he gets hit. He reckon that. The problem with Wilder, man. Wilder, you have to be kind of perfect, or put yourself in a situation where you won't take the full force of his power.
Man, AJ can go get Angelo Dundee out the grave, Customato. You can get Mike Tyson. It's over, bro.
Yo, man.
Can't no fucking boxer give you can't get no boxer give you a heart and a warrior spirit, bro. He weak.
CJ, even my dad don't really follow boxing nowadays, yeah. And he said, yo, I knew AJ looks very rigid and stiff in terms of his movement, man. Because my dad used to make a lot of bets on boxing fights back in the day with Tommy Hearns and all them people, man. But he said the way AJ was moving, man, he looked stiff. And he don't even follow boxing. If people that don't follow boxing can see that he looks stiff, then what's gonna happen to people that actually box? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's so obvious. It's so obvious that there's so many flaws to his game. And they cannot be amended in 6 months. And you know the worst part about it is, yeah? He's going in with the same team, yeah, and they're gonna convince him that that was a blip, man. And you know the worst part about it is, CJ? The moment AJ gets hit or rocked, he's gonna go back to what he did before because that's what he's used to. That's muscle memory.
He just traumatized. He can't do nothing different in one training camp from now until December. Like he need to at least be out the ring for 3 months.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. I reckon Oscar Rivas could be AJ.
He at least need to be out the ring for 3 months to get his mind. If he really had a concussion or didn't, he got a concussion now.
And all those people that said Dylan White can beat Ruiz, man. People need to stop, man. People need to stop. If you rate AJ as highly and you're saying Ruiz can't beat Dylan White or beat most people in the top 10, I don't understand you, man. Because how could you rate AJ highly and then bring down Ruiz I say Ruiz can't beat
And like,
Dillian White. He's
and
on
like,
the same level as a Jarek Chisora, man.
and like he landed a lucky shot. What, but the shot to the head, he never really recovered. Man, he hit him with a body shot before that to hurt AJ. AJ quit, bro. It's over with, bro. His
I know,
will
but
is gone.
and also, man, when people say he never really recovered, AJ's recovery in every fight is slow. He's never recovered fast. The only difference is no one carried on pressure in him when he was hurt. That's the only difference. That's why Wilder's stylistically wrong, because you know when Wilder has you hurt, he rushes you. He
Hold
throws a
on.
barrage of punches.
He said you guys need to counter. AJ has been fighting top contenders up to. Who he beat? Povetkin was off the pads. That's not a big win. Takam, Vladimir Klitschko was 41 off an 18-minute layoff, losing to Tyson Fury.
Yo, CJ, I got a question.
Kevin Johnson, Dillian White, hell up out of here, man.
Yeah, I got a question. I got a question for you, man. Who's Povetkin's best win? Because everyone likes to big up Povetkin and then trashing Wilder's resume. Then who's Povetkin's best win?
Man, not Kajanu. What's that motherfucking name? Like Christian Hammer or some shit like that? Hold on. Right, like who the fuck Povetkin ever beat?
That's what I'm saying. When he was on Pets, who did he beat? The same Povetkin that started doing the same thing all the way to the ropes against David Price.
David Price, Christian Hammer.
David Price is one of the best names on Povetkin's resume.
Duhampus, Wak, Mike Perez.
He's like before Wilder fought Ortiz, their resumes were about the same.
Takam, Manuel Chard, you lost to Klitschko, Al Hassan Rockman, another Warwick, Marco Huck, Cedric Boswell, Ruslan Kajava, whatever that dude name is, I remember him. He ain't beat nobody, bro.
Exactly, man. And everyone likes to bring up Povetkin. When majority of his career, he was a drug cheat.
He don't have one American on his fucking resume, bro. That I see other than Hassan Robin. He don't count.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't beat one American that matter. Eddie Chambers, bro. He beat Eddie Chambers. He beat Chris Bird. Like, bro. He beat Chris Bird. Chris Bird probably was like 50.
You don't even have a Brian Jennings on his resume.
Right, man. People say, well, who did Ortiz beat?
Brian Jennings is better than anyone on his resume.
You mean Brian Jennings? What you talking about, bro? Other than Vladimir Klitschko,
the funny thing about Ortiz,
they both lost to Vladimir Klitschko.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking Povetkin had a competitive advantage.
Yo, keep in mind. Ortiz knocked out Brian Jennings. Brian Jennings went the distance with Klitschko.
Shit crazy. What's up, Ray Zone 718? That's crazy.
But everyone wants to say, man, Povetkin, man.
He was like
no one, and he's like 38.
Motherfucker, like 39.
And Povetkin had never had good stamina. Add that and age as well. Man. Because if you never had good stamina and you're old, you lose a bit more stamina than what you had before.
He said a Brian Jennings that Oscar Reeves beat. Like, nigga, that nigga was way younger back then.
That was before.
I was way younger than that. What the fuck you talking about?
That was way before. And Oscar Reeves, man, people need to stop sleeping on Oscar Reeves.
The only reason people don't know about him because he had an eye injury.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason people don't know about him.
After seeing what happened with AJ, you still want to sleep on fighters now?
Shit crazy.
Nah, but yeah, AJ's resume, man. Klitschko's the best name on his resume.
Shit, Joe Joyce should have got it in then. Fuck it.
Klitschko got up off the couch.
You hear me? Joe Joyce should have tried to go in there and fight AJ. He might have upset that
bitch. I don't know about that.
What you mean? Joe Joyce can crack though.
I know. But
he cracked harder than Ruiz, probably. Shit, don't matter.
If Joe Joyce is faster than AJ, then yeah.
Man,
Joe Joyce is a better athlete than AJ.
And one crack from Joe Joyce, nigga, AJ going to sleep.
Yo, CJ. Joe Joyce is actually a better athlete than AJ.
So as Oscar Reeves defeat Dillian White, he'll kill UK boxing, bro. and then we just had Wilder defeat Fury.
You can't allow that to happen, man.
They gonna try to rob Oscar Rivas, bro.
You gonna have the knock Dylan. I reckon that fight is a really good. I'm looking forward to that fight, man. Do you know what? I was sleeping on the Harrison and the Charlo replacement for Harrison, yeah. And I watched Showbiz's video, yeah, and he said that he said that no one should sleep on this fight, the Harrison replacement. He
Man,
said
please,
this guy.
Jorge Cotto got stopped by Erickson Lubin, man.
No, but apparently he's looked impressive ever since then. Like he's gotten a lot better.
Man, fuck up out of here.
He said that fight is gonna be competitive, man.
Fuck up out of here.
Yeah, what would you do if it's competitive?
Man, it ain't gonna be competitive, man.
Man, Charlo a broken person, man.
Man, so he'll be able to beat Cotto, bro.
If he can't beat Carter, what happens then?
He said he looked impressive ever since losing to Lubin.
Yeah,
he coming off a loss. He coming off a loss.
Hey, man, I don't know, man. I don't watch that. I don't know nothing about that dude.
Look. He fought a guy coming off the Lubin after he lost to Lubin. He fought a guy 11-23. He fought another guy 10-7 and 1. Then he fought a guy 25-12 and 1. Then he lost a split decision to a guy that's 18-1 Like, get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, man. Apparently got robbed.
Please, man. You shouldn't even be going. Man, if you got in a split decision versus a guy I never heard of, and he been stopped once.
Yeah,
he got stopped by Nathaniel Gallimore, bro.
But hey, man, yo, look at it this way, man. No, not like what's it? Like, look who Andy Ruiz was fighting. He lost the split decision to Joseph Parker. What happened, man?
Please, then motherfucker got stopped, stretched, sleep.
Hey,
he got stretched.
So you don't think AJ can come back?
No, he's not coming back, bro. He can get beat again for a check.
Oh man, you putting a bet on it?
Yeah, I put a bet on it.
He's the I'm telling people, man. There's more pressure in the rematch because his confidence is gone. Any bit of confidence he had is gone. Oh yeah, did you hear about the numbers that the fight did on the zone?
I don't believe that shit.
But according to Boxing Voice, it's 5,000.
How they know? Nobody else know.
Hey man, Eddie Hearn can't talk about Wilder's numbers. If that's the case.
If he really only did, I don't believe he really only did 5,000. But if he did, who cares? The zone just took a.
How did he do 5,000 when he sold out Madison Square Garden, man?
That wasn't no sellout, was it?
According to Madison Square Garden, they sold out the fight.
Damn.
It wasn't a legit sellout. They cut the prices down. They gave away tickets, but yeah, hey.
So you tell me more people was in the arena than watched at home? Believable.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. If ever in the whole 20,000 for a boxing event, 21.
No, I mean, I don't know if it's legit. That's what they're saying. That's even worse for AJ. Got his butt whipped in front of 20,000 people. And he wants to go to Wembley and get his butt whipped in front of 90,000 people.
Ain't it cold in Wembley in December?
Yeah.
Why would you fight outside?
It's freezing in the UK.
Then why would they have him go outside then?
I don't know.
Eddie Hearn trying to get Fat Boy sick. Trying to get Fat Boy.
You know he's from California as well.
Ruiz said he ain't going out there, bro.
He shouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, if I'm Ruiz, all right, strip me all my belts then. Nobody getting these
I won't do that, man.
Apparently they trying to strip him of a couple of them or one of them.
Why?
Said because the rematch might intertwine with a mandatory for the IBF.
No, man. So you're saying they want to split all the belts up again?
They at least want to strip him of it. They're trying to strip him. Eddie Hearn said he won't be stripped as long as he do the rematch.
Eddie Hearn's like, he won't be stripped as long as he listens to me. Eddie Hearn's a power-hungry hoe, man. Power-hungry hoe. When he doesn't get his way, he starts crying.
Sad. Unfortunate, but
And this fight showed how good of a trainer Rob McCracken was. What
he,
was he doing in the corner?
he ain't shit.
The only thing I heard him that he said was relax. What do you mean relax? Getting his ass whooped.
Oscar Rivas is gonna whoop white ass. When is that fight?
July
July
20 something.
20th or 27th.
One of the two. I don't wait. Let me check.
That shit
Wait,
crazy.
do you know what fight I want to see? Oscar Rivas versus Ruiz. They fought in the amateurs. Oscar Rivas is a brawler. Ruiz will come to fight and walk forward and try and counterpunch. That'll be a great fight.
I want to see Wilder and
The heavy,
Ruiz. Wilder and Ruiz. Fuck it.
I want to see Wilder and Ruiz. You know, people say what they're saying that Wilder can't beat Ruiz.
Let's see it then. Let's see it.
Since AJ lost, man, Wilder can't beat Ruiz, man.
Let's see it. Wayne Jr., what's going on?
I think Wilder beats Ruiz, man. Stylistically, Wilder likes fighting against shorter opponents. And that's purely for the fact that Wilder fights tall. You're going to keep on the end of that jab. You're going to fight him how he fought Stefan in the first fight. That's the best game plan.
Nope.
Just stick with a 1-2. Keep him at the end of his jab. You can do that for 12 rounds. Easy win.
I don't think it'd be that easy, but hey, it is what it is.
I mean, if it's successful, then yeah.
Ruiz going to show some head move. He going to take chances. And you really want to take chances with that right hand is the question.
Hey, man, he heard Brazil's comments. AJ's power is like getting slapped by your wife compared to getting hit by a sledgehammer.
That's what Brazil said, didn't he?
Yeah, he heard them comments like, yo, that ain't that bad.
That shit crazy. AJ needs to
be
get
eating all them Snickers, man.
AJ needs to get that trash man out of his corner. He's a trash ass coach.
I mean, not, man.
But like, what can they teach that nigga in like 10-week training camp, 12-week training camp?
I heard I think it was I was watching Cali's live, man, and Blue Blood said he should go to Ronnie Shields.
Ronnie Shields.
Yeah.
So him and FN Jabba can knock that bitch out in training camp.
Yeah, probably.
That ain't a bad pick though. I mean, Ronnie Shields can't teach that motherfucker shit. It's horrible. You can't put a heart in his chest, bro.
Oh, so your main issue is they got no heart.
Yeah, you got no heart. He ain't no fighter, bro. Like Andre Ward called him, he's an Instagram model.
Hey, man.
He ain't got no heart. Tom Schwartz is not about to be Tyson Fury. I'll be flabbergasted, bro.
That would be so funny.
If Tom Schwartz
John's so funny, man. Yo, I was watching all the people that trashed on AJ, man. And you know what they said?
What?
Hatman, not Hatman, Hitman Strikes Back, man. Hitman boxing, yeah. He's like, AJ, you're a bum. You're trash. You're trash, man. You're trash. Like, retire. He's like, you need to retire, man.
See, how they turned on him.
Yeah, he's like, you're a bum, man.
He said, you think AJ?
And now everyone's saying Wilder best heavyweight now. Now when we were saying that, they said we don't know boxing, bro.
You say you think AJ low key quit? He did quit. That ain't no low key quit.
Low key, man.
He don't want to fight.
The ref gave him a chance to walk forward, and AJ just stood there on the ropes. He looked at his corner, like Errol Spence said. AJ looked at his corner. Like, remember the last time we saw someone look at the corner? That was Amir Khan.
That nigga watched Khan and say, shit, I want out. He was scared of Ruiz. Ruiz was piecing his ass up.
Right, so who you got in Ruiz versus Wilder then?
You already know I'm gonna win, bro.
Huh?
Bomb Squad. Yeah, man. Bomb Squad about to stretch his ass.
Oh, man. Do you know how angry everyone would be if Wilder became undisputed?
He didn't beat AJ, though. It was his fault the fight didn't happen. He should get undisputed and call out Andre Ward. Since you want to go back and fight
what he said?
What?
He said, Wilder said at least Frank Bruno got KO'd by Mike Tyson. He's worse than Frank Bruno. I think he's a broken man.
Joseph Gutierrez said, "Why does every English fighter come to America and get beat up, except for Calzaghe?"
Because Kazaki was the ultimate opportunist.
What you calling him? AJ before AJ?
Is AJ going right?
OJ Prime Butterbean versus Ruiz. Butterbean was
Ruiz,
tough. Butterbean ain't never
uh,
been on world championship level
Janae had 90 fights.
and never got a title shot.
Who
He was
was
on.
he?
He was on Knockout Kings back in the day.
I think he's on Fight Night.
He ain't on this one.
Yeah, I think he's one of the Fight Nights, man. Or someone
Oh,
created or someone modded him into the game. It's one of the two. I think
yeah.
someone modded him into the game.
This
Nah,
is
but
where Joshua trainers are put to the test. Let's see if they can build Joshua back up. Like nigga, it's over with. You won't build that nigga back up. You can't build a motherfucker
if
who
he
don't want
can't
to
beat
fight.
Ruiz, and Stephen A made a good point. He said this guy's getting dropped by Ruiz. How do we expect him to take power from Wilder?
He not, bro.
And the answer is you don't expect him to take power from Wilder.
Butterbean on Fight Night Champ. They created him then, bro. He not originally part of the original roster, bro.
Yeah, what's it? He got modded into the game, but like you said, he's not part of the original roster, man. And why would you want to use Butterbean in Fight Night, man?
I remember, I see somebody knock somebody out with Butterbean with one blow. First punch of the fight, done.
Oh Lord, man, he
Knockout,
got that
knockout king.
that frost power,
It's
man.
like a snowball. He regressing faster and faster. Yep.
I think the only reason why people think AJ will win because they're hoping that he will come back.
And hoping, man, if you just look at him after the fight, he don't want to fight. Eddie Hearn obviously forced him to fight, bro. He like, I'll let you keep your entire purse this time.
Wait, so you think after this Ruiz fight is AJ's retirement?
If he lose, he don't. He want to retire right now. I got other stuff outside of boxing that I want to do. I have other ventures. You talking about other shit?
No, man, you can't be a part-time boxer, man. You know what happens when you're a part-time boxer? You get knocked out clean. AJ ain't a real one, man. But hey, man, who's surprised by this, man? You were saying it for time that AJ's jab is terrible. He can't box. He's not a good fighter. No one wanted to believe it. No one noticed it, man. The Vladimir Klitschko win is the win that clouded everyone's judgment.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, man. And even then, Klitschko could have beaten him.
If he would have moved his hands,
Going into the 12th round, it would have been a draw if everything stayed the same. They were leading it to being a draw. I don't know why they would have done that, man, so they can get that rematch going. But obviously, AJ knocked out Klitschko.
shit, man. If Klitschko
Wait,
was just
wait. No, say
go
what you
ahead.
say.
If
No, I was
Klitschko,
gonna. No, say what you say.
if Klitschko just would have moved his hands, he would have won.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say that. Do you think AJ's chin is as bad as what people are saying it is?
Yes, he got knocked out by everybody in the gym.
Man. Uh, this man takes any clean blows and he starts doing the Fortnite dance. Wait, so what's it?
What?
Oh yeah. So are you looking? Are you gonna cover this fight? The
What fight?
rematch? The rematch?
Probably ain't gonna be no rematch. Andy Ruiz probably gonna finesse his way out of that bitch. What I tell you?
Uh, because of the Al Heyman doing his contract.
They said Three Kings
Why is
say
Eddie Hearn? Why
Three
is Eddie
Kings
Hearn trying to announce it then? They're
three
gonna
three
make it look like he's ducking AJ.
Three Kings boxing say as a three-belt champion, Andy Ruiz has many options if AJ ultimately declines not to. Okay, That's what AJ. If you gotta fight him again. Beat him up. You should be able to do it again. Should motivate you to prove it again.
I
It's
don't
gonna be
think.
like it could
I
be like
think.
Lopez. It could be like Orlando Salido versus Lopez. It could be like what those ultimate rematches, immediate rematches that didn't happen. Um,
Fury's ones.
or immediate rematch.
You meant to rematch Klitschko.
I'm talking about the ones that actually happened. I'm trying to think other
Uh,
ones that happened immediately. Well, you had the Sugar Ray Leonard come back from and made
Floyd
Durant.
Mayweather versus Maidana.
For
Castillo.
Mayweather Castillo. Do you think AJ wants the this fight? He got beat, but no, he don't want the fight. He said after the fight.
And people tell me this, yeah. How does AJ beat Ruiz? And the only thing that people say is AJ knows he has the power to stop Ruiz because he dropped him. That's like
He
CJ.
wasn't
That's the
even
only thing
hurt.
people say.
He wasn't even hurt. I heard he got dropped by David Price. He got knocked out by David Price.
Yeah, AJ admitted that. AJ admitted that, man. He admitted it in the Joseph Parker one. Because when going into that thing, yeah, Joseph Parker was banking on AJ being chinny. Well, the problem with Joseph Parker is he didn't get enough. He didn't get a chance to use inside work because the ref carried him breaking it up. The ref completely ruined that fight.
Shit
But
crazy.
hey, man, now I'm questioning what would happen if Joseph Parker actually got time to work on the inside.
Mr. Softy, he another soft motherfucker.
But you
He
said
ain't
they
got
both,
he ain't got
but he still dropped Dylan White.
he ain't got the killer in him, bro.
Uh, do you think Dylan White has killer?
No, I don't know, man. Dylan White got more edge than AJ,
Dylan White took a bunch of shit, man. He trying to he coming out wilder still, but but he keeps saying that he wants to be mandatory.
but
That's the only way he wants to fight Wilder. He doesn't want to fight him on a voluntary. He wants to be mandatory to
nobody
fight
even
him.
know who Dylan White is over here, so it don't even matter.
Hey man, people that do are saying Wilder's ducking him.
Yeah, okay. Don't even entertain that. Dylan White getting going to sleep. Remember he
Mm.
lost. Remember he lost to AJ.
No,
Nigga that got beat by
I feel sorry for anyone that lost to AJ now, man. Look how bad it looks.
Look, man, this is terrible. Al Haymon won't let Ruiz go to the UK. No, Al Haymon got more power than Eddie Hearn. Him
Yeah,
and fucking Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn. Arum and Al Haymon been beating the hell out of Eddie Hearn the last couple months.
Bob Arum don't like the zone. He keeps trashing on Eddie Hunt the moment chance he get.
Shit
Like
crazy.
Bob Arum been trashing on him, man.
You ain't lying. They about to do Hooker and Ramirez. If Ramirez be Hooker, that nigga in trouble.
Wait, unification.
That's unification. I heard it might go down July 27th.
Hook ain't losing that fight. You got kids. You don't understand, man. Hooker got newfound motivation, man. I feel like Hooker's one of those guys that he's doing his own thing, man. And no one giving him credit for it. He's just slowly just taking out
If
these
that
people,
nigga,
man.
if Hooker lose to Ramirez, Eddie Hearn might as well get a rope. Get a rope.
Now, what you go? The only thing you got is Devin Haney.
Pretty much.
Devin Haney, and we all know Devin Haney gonna leave his ass.
Everybody been losing for them motherfuckers because Luke Campbell about to get his ass whooped. You gonna have Calvin Smith and Maurice Hooker. Oh, he got Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah, but if they sell his belt to Canelo, then who did he have? Boise has to be his new face.
Al Haymon should get
They're
Bawat.
gonna put Boise on the fast track.
He gonna get stressed. Don't he have the other kid too? They got just had a draw. Josh Kelly.
Yeah, man. Well, he ain't ready clearly too. They were trying to move Josh Kelly too fast as well.
Boatsy probably can move fast in that division.
Yeah, like yeah.
Everybody old though, so if he take his time, I think that'll be smart.
Yeah, Boise like 25, something like that.
Yeah.
25, 26. Yeah,
And remember,
Boise's.
remember Al Haymon been putting on shows in the UK for free. So when he gotta go
So,
back
you know the
home,
funny thing about those shows? Those shows have all been better than anyone that Eddie Hearn has shown recently. The only funny thing is the only reason why the card that Eddie Hearn put on was good is because everybody was getting upset in some shape or form. That was the only good thing about the card. Katie Taylor got her ass whooped, man. Josh Kelly got his ass whooped, man. Buatsi and Callum Smith were the only people that stopped their opponents like they were meant to.
right? We're gonna get Ortiz and Wilder free. Probably on. Yeah, I'll probably get that free. Then the
Yeah,
boys probably whoop AJ, man. Maybe at this time he can.
you
AJ,
know, you knocked him out already.
he stopped. Didn't he drop AJ too?
He dropped AJ.
Who the fuck ain't stopped AJ?
Lawrence Coley dropped the AJ.
Golly, bro.
Lawrence
Like
Coley, bro.
it's like to get a professional boxing license in the UK, you gotta drop AJ.
Yeah, that's the initiation.
Initiation. You gotta drop AJ, bro. That dude
Yo,
got the
is
chin of
AJ, yo, the real question is AJ now the heavyweight Amir Khan?
man. He gotta be, bro. Even before this happened, bro. This dude got a chin of a poet.
This is why I get hit, man.
Chin of a poet, bro.
And do you want people's excuses? It's the heavyweight division, man. When you get hit clean like that, you will go down.
Dude, I ain't seen nobody chin this bad in the division since
And remember, they were pinning Wilder to be chinny. From the
bro.
beginning, they were saying Wilder has a bad chin.
And AJ the one that got dropped. They was lying and saying, remember they lied and said David Hay dropped him in sparring.
Yeah.
That shit.
I mean, with the Wilder one, David Hayes said that Wilder didn't drop him in sparring. He said the clip they released was purposely to make him look good. He said that Wilder well and truly held his own. He said that Wilder always has to make him be all up, man.
Hey, he said AJ got a peanut head. That's why he can't take no punches.
Yo, man. Yo, I got a good fight for you, man. A prime David Hay versus AJ.
I got David Hay, bro.
Yo, David Hay was fast, had power in both hands, athletic. Nah, man. I feel like anyone with any sort of athleticism and movement is gonna cause AJ problems, man.
As Mark said, does AJ spar with headgear? I would imagine.
He does. He's still getting dropped.
The motherfucker getting slept in headgear, bro.
No, don't know what thing about it, yeah. CJ, yeah. AJ said he struck. He even said it himself. He exposed himself before the fight. He said I always find short opponents hard to fight against. He exposed himself, and that's one of his losses in the amateurs where he got knocked out. He got knocked out by someone that was short, like Ruiz's size.
Yeah. He said he would lost. Usyk just got a made champion in recess. They dispensing his belts for the World Boxing Super Series tournament.
So I didn't just drop them belts, man. He's trying to run back to that division. He's legit trying to run back to that division, CJ. That's why he's holding on to them for too long.
Yep. Now what he got? He don't want to fight Wilder now. He don't want to fight Wilder.
There's a lot of good matchups to be made. Yo, Ruiz versus Konaki will be a great fight. Yeah, Hatman saying that Ruiz is going to be more popular than Wilder now.
Probably so.
Yeah, man.
He get a couple wins under his belt. Mexican people,
man, they might as well just make that unification fight straight away.
Yeah, Mexican people ain't gonna know they gonna act like they had embraced Ruiz from the very beginning. They're like he was invited to the barbecue from the very beginning. These motherfuckers didn't know Ruiz.
Yo, CJ, think about it, man. It's a PBC thing to do. A Mexican fighter versus a black fighter.
They gotta build that up a little bit. I think put him in there with Areola. I'm keep saying that, bro.
And after Wilder, if Wilder gets past Fury and Ortiz, and that's a big if, then Ruiz at that time period he would fight AJ. If he beats AJ, fight another person, and then that's it for him. Then he can fight Wilder. And that another person, like you said, could be Areola in his hometown. But hey, man.
Usyk could beat the hell out of AJ, bro. I said that for me. I seen that come. He too agile. It looked like Joe Joyce and Usyk all over.
Uh, who can be? Who do you think could be? Like a lot of people with movement could be AJ then.
Because used to go better athlete. Well, I ain't gonna say he got better movement than Ruiz.
Mm. Ruiz, he did a good job, man. And the question is, does AJ hit as hard as we think he does? Do you think AJ is as big of a puncher that you think he is, man, CJ? After
Yeah.
Ruiz took his best shots and walked through all of that junk, or does
AJ
Ruiz
not
have a great chin?
probably a little bit of both. I don't think AJ punched that hard though, bro. Remember Takam was taking this shit.
Mm-hmm. Takam still got dropped in that fight.
We didn't get stopped for real. That
Yeah,
was a fishy stoppage.
he broke AJ's nose.
Oh man, Ruiz, man, Pulev shouldn't even be the mandatory. He should be banned. He should be banned
Now
from
after after
bro.
after after what that woman did, bro, and then she said, "Is this camera on?" I know what he did was wrong, man. But she did not have an issue with it, man. If she went to the guy's after party,
I guess
and
AJ sounds like
she's a naked sushi model, bro.
that's why they call her Jenny Sushi.
Yeah, you know her job is she lays on on a table, yeah, sushi all over her body, and people start eating sushi off her.
The fuck out of here.
I'm not joking.
People nasty as fuck.
I'm dead serious. I saw her Instagram, man.
They nasty, bro.
She baited him in. She baited. He went to after party, grinding on that dude, and said, "Oh, oh shit, are the cameras on?" yo, yo, if Kovalev, if not Kovalev, if he loses that case, man, yo, man, imagine if this was like a Charlo. No, imagine if this was Adrian Broner. Yo,
What's up, Corley? I see you.
Callie been sending me Fred's reaction to Ruiz, um, everyone's reaction to Ruiz winning, man. I tell you, man, I've seen a lot of people being happy that AJ lost. Everyone feels like the burden of building up and letting fights marinate is over. They feel like they've been set free. Oh man,
Yep, we didn't get the fight we wanted to see, but it's over with that battle rifle. I see.
Stephen A. getting hate for being honest.
Yep, shit crazy.
But
Shit
then
crazy.
again, man, that's how casuals feel. Nah, but what's it? And Andre Wood needs a shout out, man, by saying, "Well, how could you do that to my boy Ruiz, man? You didn't care about Ruiz before this, bro. You probably didn't even know who he was." You hear Andre Wood's comments, bro?
What do you say?
He said to Stephen A. Why are you saying that to my boy Ruiz? To
Your boy,
Stephen A.
your boy. I mean, he probably walked before this happened. You walked in the same room. You wouldn't even probably speak to him.
Ruiz got he getting a lot of attention, man.
Yep. I don't think it's all good attention though.
I don't know, man. He got a Snickers deal. Did you see that he got a Snickers deal now?
Yeah, they sent him a package or something.
Mm-hmm. But hey, man, he needs to stay focused. Kind of doing what he's doing, kind of grinding them, and then should be AJ in the rematch, man. There's not a lot AJ can do. Like when you got your ass whipped that bad, like I'm not even gonna lie, man. That ass whipping is as bad as Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Like it's on that level. Which maybe Khabib's win was worse because Khabib was toying with him, man.
Mm.
No, but hey, man, I'm looking forward to that rematch, man. I want to see the look on Eddie Hearn's face if it happens, man. I feel like we're in the phase of the heavyweight division where it's rematch central. Think about it, man. All the big fights that are supposed to be confirmed. Rematch. Wilder Ortiz 2. Wilder Fury 2. AJ versus Ruiz 2. It's rematch season, man.
They said
I think
Marcellus.
about earlier,
They
we saw
said
Derek Chisora versus Dylan White 2.
they said Marcellus Water drug test report reveals no PED involved. So World Boxing News is saying Marcellus Wilder did not have a PED in his body.
Then what the hell is everyone on about, man? Everyone was quick to jump that with no source, no verified source.
I didn't know what the fuck niggas was talking about.
Now all the people that said he was on PEDs need to go back and say sorry, man.
And they were trying.
They straight up
Wilder got to
put.
be on. Wilder got to be on something too. That what it was all about Wilder.
Nah,
Not
of course, man. They wouldn't say his power ain't real, man. Yeah, remember when the live shoot when they said Wilder pop dirty after the Brazil fight?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
you're like I didn't get a notification about that. People want that guy to pop dirty so bad, man. Dana White said AJ off the juice. That's why he lost. That's why he lost.
Yeah. Y'all got any questions? 5 roll. Questions. Shit crazy. Who got a question?
Man. Well, so I got a question, yeah.
Yeah.
How good is Ruiz then? Who can Ruiz beat? And who can't he beat?
I think he can beat anybody, to be honest. I think his toughest matchup is probably Tyson Fury. Second toughest matchup, probably Deontay Wilder. I think he can beat Puev. I think he could beat Dillian White. He could probably get Oscar Rivas if he can get sanctioned in America. Brian Jennings. He can pretty much
What
beat
about
anybody.
Ortiz?
Ortiz. Yeah, he could beat him. He old. He could beat him.
People keep forgetting that Ruiz is 29 years old.
He ain't 59 like Ortiz, they say.
And you know what I find so funny about the Ruiz thing, yeah. AJ was talking about all these guys are old. I got so much time to improve. And then he loses the guy.
My Corey Lee voice. He got stretched.
He did get stretched, man.
That motherfucker quit. He quit. What up, Boxer Counter Lee? Salute. He said AJ may have been taken down so Eddie Hearn could be removed. No, he got his ass whooped. It wasn't no take it down. They pick Ruiz, bro.
Yeah, they thought Ruiz was a light touch. They thought it was a bomb. I don't believe what Max Kellerman said. They said Ruiz is a tough fighter, man. Max Kellerman's he's the biggest defender of AJ for no reason.
Man,
there's actually no reason for him to defend AJ.
Probably gobbling down his shit. Your boy Bud is in Dallas, Texas. CJ, you might be right. Spence versus Crawford. They say Bud in Dallas.
You lost me for that, bro.
Can't wait till that fight happen. I will be in attendance. I'm going to the World Box. The World Box.
You're gonna hear in the background. There ain't no hoes in Texas.
We gonna see. That's what we've been waiting on, bro. I'm 100% back in Bud.
You're gonna be celebrating if Bud wins, bro.
Man, nigga, hey, look here. I ain't gonna be mad if Earl win. All I am, I'm gonna just give me my credit for making the fight happen, bro. Just give me a shout out, Earl. Whatever you gonna call me, that bitch ass nigga, good fella. Hey, just give me a shout out, bro. Because I know you hear me, motherfucker. I know you hear me. I know you hear me, nigga. I know. And remember, if this fight happened, we all heard it first. Niggas don't be trying to steal my shit. I said, nah, nigga. Remember, we all heard it here 1st. Mm-hmm. I'm in that bitch. Wherever they have it at. They could be in Dallas, nigga. Ain't no hoes in Dallas. So it won't be that night.
Mm-hmm. Yo, did you see Clarissa Shields? She's trying to talk to AJ, man.
And she got a boyfriend. I would have grabbed that hoe by her head.
Yo, man, she probably beat his ass too. Yeah, she be flirting with AJ and Dylan White the whole time.
Girl.
If like, I know you said AJ about that life, man. But if he really wanted to, he could be hitting that, man.
He could if he knew what to do with it.
Yeah, he quote unquote did say like American black women. That's what he said.
I know Terrence Crawford ain't gonna fight him in Dallas though. If he do, he a real nigga for real, bro.
He beat him Dallas.
That shit crazy. He beat that nigga. He a real nigga, bro.
I don't. Yeah, the thing about it is, I don't think he'll get robbed if it goes to the decision. Bob Aaron won't allow that to happen, man. He
He
won't put him in
posted.
a position to get robbed.
He posted. Say patience is not about waiting, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. Step up. Who's next? Location: Dallas, Texas.
Is that what he said?
I mean, that's what he said. Then his location is Dallas, Texas.
Uh, if that fight happens, man, hey, maybe that Wilder Fury stuff was a wake up call, or the AJ losing. Yo, CJ, Joe Hatman said. Hatman said he was never an AJ fanboy.
My fuck up out of here.
That's what he said.
Niggas,
I don't understand why people keep thinking I'm an AJ fanboy, man. He's like, I'm objective. Well, he does that every time someone loses.
that shit crazy.
Nah, but I know for a fact you don't like Wilder, man. He keep insulting Wilder's intelligence, saying Wilder's stupid. He ain't the sharpest tool in the box and all that stuff.
Shit, neither was the rest of them motherfuckers. Could Muhammad Ali even read?
What they said what's his name? Joe Lewis was retarded.
Don't matter as long as I can whoop your ass.
You know what they say? They said ass whipping is universal. And why is he talking about being smart and stupid, man? What about Floyd Mayweather?
You ain't lying, bro. Shit crazy. Something brewing.
Oh man.
Shit crazy.
Well, do you think AJ's the biggest heavyweight hype job in history?
I don't know. Probably so.
Damn.
Harold Tatum, what's going on? Guys, Boxing Corner, what's going on?
Yeah, I got a matchup, man. AJ versus Jerry Cooney.
Coney.
Oh man. AJ versus Razor Ruddock.
Razor Roddick.
Wait. So, in your opinion, you reckon the only two eras AJ can survive in is the Klitschko era and this era?
Yep.
Damn, man. Boxing. Look how down it's gotten, man. But now you got Teddy Atlas and people that hating on Wilder saying he's the best heavyweight now. And then obviously someone saying it's Fury because they felt Fury won that fight. But hey, man, we're gonna get clarity soon. I feel we're gonna get clarity soon, man.
I hope you
Now is the best time for the belts to be under one person, man. To unify them, they might as well do it as soon as possible before they get split up. What are you saying?
Bud and Spence. I hope it happens.
Oh man,
This year went from a shittiest year to one of the best years.
why? Because AJ losses,
All
and
these
now that
upsets, and then you get a good fight, bro.
yeah. Well, what'd you do if the announcement after this you hear Wilder go, yo man, after Fury it's Ruiz next. This man
Man,
piling up for fights behind fights, man.
I put Ruiz in front of that. Imagine Bud going to Dallas and KO and Spence, nigga. Oh
You
man,
give Fury and
you
Ortiz
hear,
step aside money.
he already said. He said, imagine Bud going to Dallas and KO and knock out Spence, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Y'all
And
bet
then
not
and then
fighting.
after he gets the mic and goes, there are hoes in Texas.
I love it.
Oh man. Bud is probably like, I don't know, man. I don't know why people hate him. There's no reason to hate him.
Cause he a threat.
Yeah, hey man, that ain't his fault. You out there making money, man.
He
And he's
go,
under Bob Arum too. People hate the fact that he's with Bob Arum. Bob Arum treats his fighters better than Eddie Hearn does.
man, if he go in there and beat Errol Spence in front of all his fans, that should be hilarious, bro.
Oh man.
He take the air out that bitch.
Yo, to them that'll be a bigger upset than AJ losing to Ruiz.
I probably see that happen maybe in Vegas. The best spot probably like Memphis. Atlanta would be a good spot. I mean, because it couldn't. It probably wouldn't do New York because the Barclays is where Earl fight at, and then MSG is where Bud fight at. Maybe they could do Atlantic City, the Boardwalk.
Mm-hmm. Or do it in Detroit.
Yeah. Oh, come on, this bitch. They won't come here, bro. None of them niggas. They won't come here. They like that nigga crazy. You damn right. I have man, please. I had these niggas like Lil Reese out here shitting they drawers. The fight gonna be in Vegas for sure. I hope it's in. What if it's in Dallas and he whoop his ass in front of all his fans?
Man, the Cowboys Stadium.
Man, beat his ass like a cowboy. Ride his ass around that ring. Yippee ki
Oh man.
The Raiders Stadium ain't gonna be ready till later this. Is it ready yet? I don't know
Yeah.
if it's ready
Yeah,
yet.
I got a question. Who do you think has more heart? That's what we're gonna find out, man.
I ain't lying, bro. For me, you really can't tell.
Yeah, you can't, because no one's been
Earl got
in.
dog in him. Bud got dog in him. Somebody gonna have to get put down, bro. Somebody gonna have to get put down. That's gonna be a savage fight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna get to put down. Bud seemed to be more street, but that don't mean shit. We seen
Yeah.
plenty tough niggas in the street get their ass whooped in the ring.
Yeah, that's true.
Mike Tyson was a street nigga, and he got
Yeah,
beat up
man.
by Holyfield.
Yeah, AJ was the street nigga, man. Go beat up by. I can't. I can't, man. He's not even street for UK standards.
Hey, look here, man. I don't care about none of that shit with Tony Harris to say. Y'all niggas just be reaching, dog, with that whole ass shit. That nigga,
Well, I said
why would he
they.
fake it? Why would this nigga fake an injury though? Even though he said if I didn't want to fight, I would fake an injury. Why would he fake an injury not to fight Charles? I don't get it. He still fight him this year. He say,
Yeah, the fight's gonna happen, man.
like, damn, y'all. I mean, damn. At least let the nigga officially duck him and try to fight somebody else. The shit still gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas just be reaching like a
I'm telling you, this year's rematch season.
AJ from Sesame Street.
Oh, man, looking like Big Bird up there, bro.
He said that shit suspect. A lot of shit suspect. Charlo wearing yellow hair suspect. You know, when them niggas almost kissing on stage, that shit was suspect.
No, yeah, I saw that, man.
Fuck you mean?
Ain't
Shit.
no boy, ain't no dude getting that close to me, bro. And AJ would be fine with that, man.
You ain't lying. AJ like kiss me again, baby. One more time.
Oh man, that video that you made, man, about freaking AJ, man.
What's up, Ty?
Uh,
Ruiz from East LA area. It's rough over there. Yeah, he tough. He sure ain't got no lips though. That motherfucker ain't got no lips. That motherfucker got the Larry Bird lips.
nah, but what's it? Ruiz, man, he wasn't scared to get hit by AJ. You know
Yeah,
what's a close fight now? AJ versus Kornacki.
Konaki probably make that bitch quit. AJ make him quit.
AJ said he had to fight, he had to throw all those big shots because no one could really outbox me. Did you know he said that CJ.
What do you say?
He said he had to throw people always come in there try throw all their big shots at me because they know they can't outbox me.
That shit crazy. Can't even box.
Hey man, people think he's a good boxer still. That's the narrative that they're painting in the UK, man. That it
Yeah.
was a one off.
They probably gonna bet big money on AJ to win the rematch.
They do. Yo, what's his name? Boxing Other already said he has AJ as a favor. He favors AJ to win the rematch. I've never seen someone get a one-sided beatdown and then they favor them to win the rematch, man. Wilder dropped Fury 2 times and people still think Fury's gonna destroy Wilder in the rematch. Like, have you noticed like the difference? A guy dropped someone 2 times. The second time round, the guy wasn't even lucky to get up, and people were saying that they reckon Fury gonna win Fury gonna win the rematch easy.
Hmm. So Joshua doesn't want his belts back. Hearn is forcing AJ to fight. The Hearn bias and hate is bananas. What you mean? He said he didn't want the rematch. What the fuck? Like nigga, like y'all act like this nigga want acting like a bitch after the fight. I don't know if I want the rematch. I got other things I want to do in boxing. What was you talking about? Yeah, he forced him to take the rematch. He didn't say I definitely want the rematch. He didn't say that. I don't know if I want the. Y'all be killing me. The nigga's a bitch. Y'all know it. Y'all niggas be condoning bitch behavior, bro. You know he a bitch. Y'all need to disown that motherfucker and say he from Nigeria because he sure ain't black American. I told you, AJ a brother, but he ain't really a brother. AJ's a hoe. He let a Mexican make him quit. That's no, he can't be from here. He from Nigeria. He's from Nigeria. You know, he be from the UK. Y'all can have him.
Nah, man.
Him and Frank Bruno been playing Step Brothers, the quit version.
And Frank Bruno didn't quit like this though.
Oh shit, whatever.
Frank Bruno at least allowed himself to get knocked out.
He was a big nothing ass nigga.
Nah, but at least he didn't quit.
But him and AJ that's probably AJ real daddy right there, bro. Big nothing.
Remember Tyson Fury was calling a Frank Bruno. Tyson Fury said he's more African than AJ.
AJ caught a concussion. Fuck up. I know he caught a concussion. That nigga don't want to go through it again. Nigga hyperventilating. Hey, this motherfucker was he was hyperventilating coming out the tunnel, bro. His daddy said
CJ. People were saying that that have what was it? People were saying that AJ showed a ton of heart, man. Hatman said not every fight a fighter is gonna be able to show heart.
How you show heart and you quit?
They talk about the Klitschko fight. That's the only fight they refer to.
Oh, he would have quit in that fight if Klitschko would have moved his hands. I swear Klitschko was paid off.
He probably was, man. We know AJ's weakness, man. Punch volume, pressure, and having good stamina. If you have any three of those things, man, then you have a chance against AJ. He gets rocked in every fight, but he gets through it, man.
Yep. He said Charles Martin threw the AJ fight.
Now Charles Martin couldn't beat AJ. He wasn't good enough.
He said Hatman knows all, fuck all. Yeah, Hatman don't know shit. All of a sudden he ain't an AJ fan. Fuck up out of here.
He said he got exposed.
He jumped that shit real quick.
He said I was never a fanboy. He said I don't understand why people feel like I'm a fanboy. He said if I was Wilder, I'd be upset, man, because that could have been him fighting Ruiz. Man, I find it hilarious, man.
Yep.
But hey, man, I want to see this. I want to watch the fight. Yeah, under the sky commentary. I can't find it.
And this post on Facebook say father tells son father tells son he wish he pulled out after son reveals he's gay.
Oh Lord.
That shit crazy.
Yo, even Luda Bella even commented on it.
That shit crazy. Ronnie Fernandez knocked out that undefeated Nigerian guy on PBC card also.
Oh damn. Oh yeah. Apparently Steve Rose is a good fighter according to people, man. What do you think about that?
Don't care.
Yeah, I watched the fight, man. I'll tell you if an upset happened, man.
Yeah. Don't care.
Yo, man. Yo, watch an upset happen, man. And you're gonna be shocked and regretting that you didn't watch it, man.
Well, shit. Maybe that's the new formula. I don't watch. So
Apparently, AJ is more popular in America after losing.
that shit crazy. He said I never seen him with a woman. Nope. His mama. What's next for Wilder if Ortiz wins? I don't know. I wouldn't even fight Ortiz right now, bro. I'd be going right for Andy Ruiz, bro. To be honest, if they didn't want to do the Chris Ariella fight, I hope Steve Rose beat up Triple G. Stranger things have happened. Steve Rose. I hope so too, bro. Y'all got any other questions before I get off here, man? No other questions. I'm out of here. Appreciate it, man. Hold on. Excuse for the AJ ridiculous 5,000 watch the fight. AJ was getting too many messages by dudes in my. I'm getting off, bro. I'm getting off. I'm out. All right, man.